Well, I'll be damned.
Hello, the camp.
Well, come ahead there, mister. Take a light. Take a seat. Why don't you help yourself to some baked beans here? Looks like you could use them.
Thanks. This desert rings out, man.
Well, that's a pretty fact right there. Not often you see a man willing to try to cross it.
Well, you're crossing it.
Well, we got a reason to cross it. We got jobs waiting for us over in Redfield. We didn't want to keep the boss waiting, so we decided to cross the Shadow Flats. What's your excuse?
Bunch of outlaws robbed a bank, injured my little girl.
You sure they came this way?
According to the tracks I've been following, yeah.
Well, we ain't seen nor hide nor hair any living thing come this way.
How so?
Hardly surprising though.
How so is that?
You see any kind of living being at all out here? You been crossing these Shadow Flats? Birds, buzzards, snakes?
Come to think of it, no.
That's because animals got more sense than to live here in this hell.
I still don't understand.
You ain't never heard of the Shadow Flats?
I mean, I heard of it, but I didn't know that was it until you told me.
Well, take a look around you. I mean, this is the ass end of the world right here, if I ever seen it. I mean, to me, I haven't seen a sorrier piece of real estate in my life. But government found use for it a couple of years ago. Made a reservation for the Quechua Indians. What was left of them.
I don't believe I've ever heard of them.
Probably because there's only a handful of them left from what I hear. Lucky if there's even that many.
What does that mean?
Well, government rounded up them Quechua Indians. Put them right smack dab here in the middle of this here desert. They would have died on their own. There's no water, no shade. There's no game. It's a whole lot of nothing. But somebody in the government wanted to speed things up. So they gave the Indians the blankets. You know, a gesture of goodwill. What they didn't tell them was they've been infected with smallpox. Well, Indians had no resistance to this. Once it took hold, wiped out men, women, young'uns, right through them. When it was over, the soldiers came in, burned the bodies. All their shelter they'd made, they burned everything. Well, the government was real happy about this. They got rid of the Indians, and they opened up that land that they were living on for settlements. And they didn't even have to lose a single soldier on the battlefield. Now, there were consequences to these here actions. Some folks say you could see them at night. You could hear crying and wailing. And you could hear crying of the young'uns on the breeze. Now, a white man crossing these lands either end up dead or missing, or the hell scared right out of them. Now, this land ain't no place for a white man, pilgrim. And if I were you, I would keep going until I reach the other side.
Well, I thank you for the beans and the story, but I better be pushing on.
Well, fortunately, can't let that happen. I reckon we're going to help ourselves to your horse and gear here. It's a mighty nice mountain you got. And them supplies. Those will keep us going for a while, no mistake.
You stay away from my gear.
I wish I could, mister. Times are tough. Pickings have been real slim.
What about that job in Redfield?
There ain't no job in Redfield. There ain't no job anywhere for a couple of jailbirds like Simmons and me. Now, we do what we can. Now, we'll give you a canteen of water. You go easy on it. Should get you back to where you came from.
I told you, I'm after the men who hurt my little girl. I can't do that without a horse and supplies.
Well, I think you should give up on that silly notion here.
No.
Well, I don't like your tone here, mister. I reckon if you keep up with this, I'm gonna add killing you to the bargain.
You fools.